Hey, shout out to the body of Christ. It's your boy Prince Fred, your favorite Israelite. Now, let me say this to you. When I stopped smoking weed, cigarettes, and drinking, guess what? My whole life started changing for the better. Uh, my health started changing, and guess what? My bag started changing. Now, I am nowhere near rich at all, in no type of way. I am not rich. But I seen that I was able to save extra when I stopped smoking, drinking, and smoking and drinking. That money that I was blowing, guess what? I started to save. Even though if it was $10, $15, $20, guess what? You do that for a nice amount of time, guess what? Your savings starting to get a little bit better and start growing a little bit faster. First and foremost, besides all of that, something that I desired, and this is the main reason why I start to stop smoking and drinking, because I wanted to please the Father. I wanted to be holy. I know that I couldn't be holy with putting all these different type of drugs and drinks in my body, So I had to literally break away from everything that is literally the opposite of the Father. Even to the point I had to start to distance myself from people or my boys that I rock with strong, because I didn't want to cut ties, but people gonna say, "Are you fake or you moving funny?" I'm just trying to get my life back. I'm just trying to be better. I want to be a better human being, and being a better human being, guess what? I'm pleasing the Father. But that was back then. And every single time, and I'm gonna give you the how I got delivered. The word say, if you ask anything in His name, He'll give it to you. Guess what? That's what I did. As soon as I wanted to hit a blunt, I wanted to hit a Black Mile, I wanted to hit a cigarette, I wanted to sip on a drink, on some Jack Daniels. Guess what? Right when I started to feel those cravings, guess what I did? I went in prayer, and I didn't come out of prayer until those cravings left. That's what I did. And like the Bible talk about, evil communication corrupt good manners. It's not just talking about your speech, you talk about your surroundings also. You can't be around a lot of people that's literally smoking, drinking, fornicating, doing everything under the sun, and you just gonna stay around them trying to be delivered, thinking that you're gonna actually accomplish true deliverance. You're not. You gotta distance yourself. You have to cut ties with people. And I ain't talking about like cut ties or try to beef out with them. No, I'm just saying you have to distance yourself, and you have to do whatever you have to do to get delivered. If you're not around people that's smoking, drinking, hitting Black Mile, smoking blunts, drinking liquor, if you're not around them, guess what? The craving is not going to be as strong. Now, I'm going to tell you this. When I stopped, smoking cigarettes, it was hard. It was hard. A lot of people say, oh, it's just cold turkey. It's hard. But you know what? It's harder when you're trying to stop when everyone in your circle doing the same exact thing. It's hard to stop smoking weed when everybody in your circle doing the same thing. It's hard to stop drinking when everybody in your circle doing the same thing. So if you really want true deliverance, first thing is ask the Father to deliver you from those temptations. Second thing is, every time them temptations come, you gotta go straight in prayer. It doesn't matter if you're driving and you want to hit a blunt, pull over, get in prayer for a minute. If you're at your job or you want to hit a cigarette, before you hit that dang cigarette, before you take a cigarette break, guess what you do? You go in the bathroom and you pray. And if you got a large circle that people is doing it around you 24/7, guess what? You're going to have to distance yourself. Or do not put yourself in that type of temptation. Don't do it, because you're only hurting yourself, and you're going to think that you're a big dog. Be like, oh man, I can go around people that's, smoking and drinking, and I ain't going to fall. And next thing you know, they pass you the blunt. You're not strong enough to say no or to decline the offer. And now, guess what? Now you're trying to get delivered again. Now you're trying to break stage 3. And you trying to break stage 3, because really you on stage 5 on Be a Deliverance, but you had a dang backtrack. So you had a relapse. So, hey, I'm just letting you know you can do it for a fact. I know you can do it. I know you can do it, because I am no different than you. I haven't smoked a blunt probably in 10, 12 years. Haven't smoked cigarettes in 16 probably years. Haven't drunk liquor probably around the same amount of time. So, hey, you can do it. Like I say, I just gave you the cheat sheet. You could do it. I know you can. But I'm letting you know, it's hard. But you know what? You built for it. It's your boy, Prince Fred. Christ.